Just an hour from Damascus is Maaloula. Built into the Kalaman Mountains, it's one of the world's oldest villages. Very little has changed here in 3,000 years. Muslims and Christians live and pray alongside each other, and the majority of them speak the ancient language of Aramaic. These are the sounds that would have been familiar to even Jesus Christ himself.
This is one of the things that puts us in connection with Jesus. It's beautiful to hear the same language that Jesus spoke, in fact, in the past. Of course, this language exists even before Jesus, but it's one of the things that it's very beautiful to have something that existed at the same time with Jesus and the same time today.
In its day, Aramaic was the language of the Middle East. Now it's only spoken in a handful of places. And there's a real concern that as people up and leave their ancient villages to seek a better life in cities, the language is disappearing with them. It's unclear why Western Aramaic survived here, but it's thought this remote location isolated the villagers from the spread of the relatively newer Arabic. If Aramaic dies, the fear here is that Maaloula will lose one of its biggest draws.
It's really important for us to protect this valuable and ancient culture, since it's the treasure that our ancestors left us with. Our children have to learn that.
But with the disappearance of the written language and parts of the alphabet lost entirely, families have been passing it on whatever way they can. The Syrian government is making moves to preserve it. A school has been set up and, for the first time, the spoken language is being put into print.
They hear, but now they can hear and see and open the book. For the first time, they can see the language or the dialect is written.
There's an ancient legend in Maaloula. A young girl being pursued by soldiers who want to persecute her for her faith was saved after God split the mountain for her to pass through. Today, St. Takla is still remembered in the village and in the convent said to contain her relics. Residents hope it'll take something a little less miraculous to save their language. Jane Dutton, Al Jazeera, Maaloula, Syria.